Beautiful, beautiful Earth Angels. Welcome back to a daily dose of love for you, beautiful souls. We're going to be pulling you a card again from this channeled message tarot deck. It's called Light and Shadow Tarot. And yeah, we're going to be seeing what message wants to come through as a reflection of love for you today. This can be something that you're going to receive, something you'll experience, or a confirmation of a deep cycle, or confirmation of your intuition on something. I really don't know till we get into the message. So let's shuffle and see why you're finding this reading right now. Oh wow, had one fall down onto the floor already. Okay, this deck is very alive. We've got, this deck is very alive, and then we've got Page of Wands coming out, which, like, to me, the Page of Wands, that's what you'd say about it. Like, the Page of Wands is full of life, full of energy, full of life force energy. That's what it is. Full of this fire, full of this passion. So this Page of Wands says, I am new to the spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. Oh wow, this is very, 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 very interesting, you guys. I'm actually picking up on a lot of specific messages already. There can be different groups of energy tuning into this reading. So we'll go through the different timelines of energy, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Maybe you'll resonate with one specific timeline or depiction of storyline more than the others. But the first one coming through to this, okay? I am new to the spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. This is very interesting because with the Page of Wands, the page is, you know, the younger energy of the wands. It's someone who, you know, feels a lot of intrigue or passion about something, so they have a lot of energy to put into something, even if they don't know much about it yet. You guys could be stepping into a path where you're sharing spiritual knowledge. This can be with your friends or family members, or this can be an online platform or a book that you're writing, or a deck you're creating, a blog that you're writing, something like this. Even if you guys just put things on your story, or you post or repost or retweet things or something that is like spiritual information, you guys are actually opening the minds of the people around you. This is the message coming through. Whether this is a particular person that you could be impacting right now because of this spiritual learning or spiritual knowledge. Again, this doesn't have to be that you're necessarily specifically pouring out information into someone. It can just be the information that's radiating in your energy. So like we say, like certain songs you listen to, or certain books you're reading, or certain posts you're reposting, or content you're making, there seems to be a specific person or a group of people or particular people around you who are actually opening up to this kind of spiritual knowledge because of how you're presenting it. So like I say, take what storyline resonates the most. Some of you have an online platform that you've been going at for a long time, or you're just starting now. This can be for some of you if you've even been thinking of starting maybe a platform or writing a book about your particular knowledge you hold, or maybe starting a tarot reading platform or something like this. Even if you guys just tarot read for your friends and family, even if you do not do tarot reading at all, you are someone who receives synchronicities. And so even when you're with someone or you're around someone, you could be like, oh, 1111, that's an angel number. And they could be like, what do you mean angel number? And then you explain, you know, well, we get communications from our spirit team and our angels, and, you know, they show up in our reality, and that's an angel number. That means that we're, you know, in the presence of our guides, or we're being guided right now, or we're in divine alignment, you know. And they could be like, oh, okay, what do you mean about your angels and guides? Like, what does that mean? And it like opens up these rabbit holes. So there's something about you being someone who opens up rabbit holes into deeper information, or the mysterious, or the spiritual, or concepts. Even if this isn't spiritual, this could be like you open up rabbit holes into maybe like psychology, or maybe asking why, or metaphysics, or philosophical kind of questions, or just questioning about life or something, or society. You guys could be very independent thinkers. You have very different views maybe to certain people around you, or to many people that you meet. So that could be a timeline coming through of energy. You are kind of like maybe being confirmed or wanting to be reflected from your spirit guides that the path you're taking is so beyond profound in many ways, because sometimes, you know, we're really impacting those around us more than we give ourselves credit or even really think to realize. You know, and you guys seem to be coming through with this energy of like planting seeds without meaning to, without trying. This is the thing. This is without you even trying. I'm seeing this sun card energy, and someone is basking in this. You know, when it's like you can't take a horse to water, you guys aren't the type to do that. You're the type to go to the water and play and have fun in it, and people see you and they're like, oh, you know, that looks really cool, that looks interesting, I'm gonna ask them what they're doing, or something like this, right? You're embodying this energy of connection and self-connection that shows up in yourself and your reality, that other people are intrigued about or can learn from for you in some type of way. With the Page of Wands as well, like seriously, you guys could be like going through an awakening or had awakenings, and it gives you this energy of passion to share. Like you can't contain certain energies inside yourself. That's why I say some of you could have a platform, because it's like some of you, it's like you literally can't contain maybe the profound excitement that is in you from certain truths you know about, or realizations, or the connection you have to your spirit guides or the universe. So yeah, there could be a particular person around you, or, you know, like this might resonate for, like, this is a particular timeline as well, that is a specific person that is maybe not spiritual. It doesn't mean that they're closed-minded. It could just be that they've never really thought about questions in a deeper way, and maybe you're igniting people to question deeper things inside of them or around them emotionally, to do with themselves, their experience, how well they know themselves, or emotionally tapping into themselves at a deeper level, because a lot of you are really, really tuned into your own emotions, to a really, really detailed kind of full type of experience. And so because you're meeting your emotions and unpicking them so deeply, it also inspires others to do the same in conversation with you, or just, you know, through the things that they're seeing, or this or that. The other timeline that I feel like maybe like very few people could be in this timeline watching, but there might still be a few people in this timeline, cross watchers. This is like you have just recently been revealed certain things. Like this is an awakening. Some of you are going through an awakening right now, and you are wanting to learn more and more and more through the things that you're experiencing. Like maybe all of a sudden you start seeing auras, or you've been communicating with spirits in a deeper way, or seeing synchronicities for the first time, and it's allowing you to want to research or find out more. On the contrary as well, even if you're someone who's already researching or into maybe more abstract concepts, you could be having a new energy revealed to you that is very epiphany-like, very awakening. This could be a big concept, remember, because there's so many things that cultivate into life: consciousness, manifestation, telepathy, communication, all of these things, all of our senses. You could be being revealed something deeper at the minute that you're actually inspired to research, take action on, or learn more about. Okay, so you guys also appear in people's realities as a spirit guide. For this reason, you tend to cross paths with people when they're actually in conscious expansions or ascensions of consciousness, awakening type of energies. Whether that's online, you get guided to people's paths in this way, or whether this is in person too. And I want to emphasize that my spirit guides keep bringing this through very strongly. There's something about separating this from intentional and conscious. So they want to say that maybe you're subconsciously and unintentionally doing this already. Like this could be something you don't try to do. It's just a natural byproduct of your energy, of your mind, the way that you think, the way that you show up in life. So yeah, this is your confirmation about this. I'll read this again. I'm new to the spiritual journey, but I'm willing to try and see what I can learn as long as I have you by my side. There's someone who feels like as well, or particular people you meet feel like you help them build a strong connection to their intuition and their spiritual self, or their spirit team, through being connected with you. There's this interesting message coming through. You know that quote, "We are who we're around"? This is really interesting because sometimes when I meet really tapped in people or soul tribe, even a few days after I've communicated with them, I could receive more downloads than I normally do, because there's something about interacting with particular people that opens up our own frequency. And it's like, even after the fact, you kind of telepathically converse or exchange information even after, even in non-person. There could be something about how you're telepathically exchanging information or teachings or learnings with someone at a higher self level that maybe you speak to in the 3D, or maybe is like a new energy, or you're not very close, or this could be someone that you're maybe you don't even know them, right? Because you guys connect with a lot of people's higher selves. Maybe this is someone you're aware of. This splitting the deck as well, to finish this reading off, we have Strength, number 8. I'm learning how to control my life from within and not external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way I can be your match. This is a very, very strong, clear message coming through from this card. I'm learning how to control my life from within and not external. There's a really strong energy. I don't know who, how, or where you can place this, but there's an energy of someone shifting from the realization of, oh, I can actually like create from inside my mind. Like you could have actually woken someone up to the realization that they can actually create from inside their mind, that not everything needs to be done with external acts and forces, and how they're kind of learning this in a deeper way right now. Maybe they're actually experiencing themselves manifest things through their mind, through their energy or frequency alignment, rather than pushing and forcing in a physical way or a physical level in the external. There's an energy coming through of how you teach people how to shift their awareness from the external to the internal, from the external forces to the internal forces, and also teaching how internal forces create our external reality. And why I'm saying this in this way is because I really do feel like some of you are teachers, or you could be creating some type of teaching content, online course or something, or just in general, even if you don't mean to, because the way that you keep channeling through in this way is almost teaching me as well. Things that I've already thought about before, but nevertheless, like, you're very, very clear in the way that you speak and present information. And I find this very interesting because it's specifically around manifestation or energy alignment. It's about, like, you guys are teaching people, say in an online course or a platform or a particular person in your life, you've been teaching them the power of the inner realms. You've been teaching them how to take their power and awareness from the outside external reality into their internal reality, with the realization that one mirrors the other, that the things we do inside is actually more impactful than changing the outside, because on the outside, everything that is matter is made up from consciousness, that the inside is the building blocks to which everything on the outside is residing or holding or laying or built from. So this is very interesting. You seem to be like teachers of the mind, shamans of the mind, holding these deeper information, knowledge, and secrets about the universe in ways that haven't been fully integrated in the collective yet. So there's also someone who feels maybe like, or there's people who feel they can learn so much from you, and they enjoy having you in their reality, even if you know them or not, or if this is online or in person, they just enjoy having you in your reality. Because they're really learning a lot from you in ways that you're not even meaning to, you guys. So yeah, interesting. Again, this can be someone you know, don't know, who's at a distance, who's in your reality or not. But this is the message wanting to be brought through for you, beautiful souls, in this moment today. So please take this as confirmation in any way, shape, or form from your spirit guides. And yeah, some of you even like setting up a spiritual retreat or something, or even if this isn't spiritual, you guys could be helping teach people how to do something, especially if they're at like a lower skill set or a less informed level than you. If this is like, you could be training someone up at work that's new, for example, or you could, yeah, I'm just picking up on this energy of like teaching and integrating, or helping people integrate past new dimensions or past the veils or something. So I love you guys so much, and I will see and speak to you all in the next reading. And message, beautiful souls, thank you for being here, thank you for existing, and I will see and speak to you all in the next reading. Mwah.